Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in and turning up. It's your makeup artist Malekia Smalls with Malekia's Makeup Artistry, and today's quick tip is going to show you how to do the slanted eye look. I know you've probably seen plenty of eyeshadow looks that have that really slanted look. So a lot of ways that you can achieve that is with, some people use regular tape. Today I'm going to be using surgical tape. So if you want to see how this looks turns out, stay tuned. As I stated before, I'm going to be using surgical tape. And if you do use regular tape, and even when I use this, I make sure I just take it and stick it on the back of my hand. And just so that some of the adhesive is taken off, so that when you do remove it from your eye, it's not as hard, because your eye area is very sensitive, so you want to make sure you're not tugging too much on your eye. But what I'm going to be doing is taking the tape. I want to take it from the corner edge of my lower lash line, and depending on where you want your eyeshadow slant to be is where you want to angle it. So you don't want it to be up too high towards your eyebrow, but you want it to kind of be slanted directly from your lower lash line. And that's where I'm going to be applying mine. And you just want to make sure that it's nicely pressed right here in this corner, since that's where most of your work is going to be done. And I'm going to do the opposite side. And you do want to make sure you kind of angle and take a look at where you have the placement of your tape, because you don't want one eye look to be up higher or lower than the other. So the palette that I'm going to be doing my look off of today is going to be one palette, which is Anastasia of Beverly Hills, their Shadow Couture World Traveler palette. And I'm going to start out with using a base for my eye look. I'm actually going to be using NYX's eyeshadow base. It is, the number is ESB03. I think they have like a white creamy shade, but this is just the nude shade. And I'm just going to use this as a base on my eye. I'm going to apply this from the lower portion of my eyelid all the way up to my brow bone. And with everything that you do, make sure you extend it out towards the edges of the tape. So next I'm going to be applying the Soft Peach from the palette, and I'm just going to be using a nice fluffy brush to apply that. And I'm going to apply that to the crease of my eye, and I'm taking that out towards the edge corner of the tape. Next, I'm going to also go in using Moroccan. And I'm also going to be applying that in the crease, but a little bit above the crease area. Still extending outwards. Next, I'm using an eyeshadow brush. I'm going to be using Intense Glaze or Intense Gaze. And I'm going to be applying this to my lid. And I'm not really taking it too far up into the crease. Next, I'm going to be going in with fudge. And I'm going to apply that slightly to the outer corners of my eye, as well as bringing it in towards the crease area. Next, I want to smoke this look out a little bit more by using Noir. And I'm going to be applying that to the corner as well. And as you can see, I am getting it on the tape. And that's what you kind of want to do, because you want to make sure it's hitting that outer edge. Next, I'm just going to be going back in with a little bit more of the Moroccan, and just to blend this in just a little bit. And then underneath my brow bone, I'm just going to take a little bit of Spoiled and apply a little bit of that. And then I'm going to take a blending brush and just blend that as well. Now, after this portion, I'm going to go to my lower lash area, and you can choose to keep the tape there or remove it. It just depends. If you want to do something funky with your lower liner, tape can definitely help achieve that. But I'm going to be removing mine. And just make sure you're really gentle with removing it. And as you can see how it gives this really nice, edgy look to your eyeshadow look. And you can even get more dramatic than this. now I'm going to be applying a little bit of shadow. And I'm just going to be going back in with a little bit of the Moroccan. And I'm going to apply a little bit of that underneath onto my lower lash. And I'm not taking it all the way into the under the full portion of my under eye. I'm just going to do right in the edge, the corner portion of my under eye. And I'm going to connect that. Next, I'm going to go back with fudge. And I'm going to kind of blend that right underneath the Moroccan. Next, I'm going to go back in with some liner. And I'm going to be doing a black liner. The one that I'm going to be using is by NYX in black. And I also want to add some liner into the top of my eyeshadow. And this is just LA Girl Feline in black. Then I'm going to go in with some lower lash mascara. And then of course I'm going to be adding some lashes just to make the look pop. So there you have it. A more enhanced cat eye with a slant. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's quick tutorial. If you have any questions, as usual, be sure to hit me up in comments on all social sites. And as always, until next time, smooches. Mwah.